Hi all, welcome to our channel. Today I am going to explain about the Google Cloud Spanner connector. This is an outbound connector for Camunda 8. This is Akash. I am working as a full stack developer at Acheron Software Consultancy. So Google Cloud Spanner connector is an outbound connector to connect with Google Cloud Spanner database and perform operations. These are the functionalities provided by this connector. With this connector, we can create a table, insert a data to a table, update a data in a table, delete a data in a table, and retrieve data from a table in a Spanner database. So now, moving forward, I will explain what are the prerequisites needed for this connector. We are using self-managed version. So first we need to download the project and build jar file with the project. After building the jar file with the project, we need to build an image for Docker. We'll need to build a Docker image with the jar file. So with this command we can build a Docker image. After building a Docker image, we can check it in Docker also. We can see Spanner connector image is created. So now after building, we need to compose the Docker file which is already present in the project. I will show you the Docker compose file. Here we need to bind the JSON credential file for Spanner account. This can be downloaded from our service account. We need to have it in a specific file folder, and we need to give the file path here and here. So after composing the Docker compose file, we can see here the Docker in Docker the project is running fine. So that next prerequisite is the user need to fill the Spanner connection details. Here, this project ID, instance name, and database name must be filled individually with the user. These details can be found in Spanner database. I will show you where to find it. Here, if we go to Spanner, this is an interface for Spanner, and this is the project ID, which we need to enter it in the Spanner connection field. And here we can find the instance ID. This is my instance ID for now, and I'm having a database, and I need to provide the database name also in the Spanner connection. So with these, moving forward, I will explain how to perform all operations using this connector and do the operations in Spanner database. So now I will explain how to create a table in the Cloud Spanner database with using the Camunda connector. So now I have created a new BPM. So now I will start with a start event. I will name it as start. We'll have a task which will be using our connector. So now I am naming it as create table. So now I am selecting the operation create table. These details needs to be filled as told. Now So it is all given. So now I will give what the table name should be. Library, and the column list should be like given as given in the description. This variable should not be changed, and column name can be book ID. I will copy paste it. So it is filled. The details of the column list should be filled with the given description. Then we must give a the column name which has to be the primary key in the table. So now I am giving book ID as primary key, and we will have a end event. So everything is filled, and we'll have a query mapping also. So I'm saving it. I'm deploying it. It's deployed. I'll start the instance. Instance has been started. As we can see, all the our connector is the connector's image is built and it is running fine. So now I will show you in the operate. So we must log in into the so now we can see the create is done. As we can see, the create instance has been done and library is created in the Cloud Spanner. Now I will show you whether the table is created in the Cloud Spanner database. This is the Cloud Spanner database interface where we can see where our database data and everything in a visualization. As we can see, the new table with the name library has been created here. As we can see, the book ID has been given as a primary key, and the table is created based on the column list we have given in the connector.